What's good, y'all, and welcome to my long-awaited review of Star Wars Visions. Yes, I know I am late. This has been out for like a couple weeks now. I think it's been, at the time I'm recording, I think it's been like a couple weeks since this actually came out. But hey, man, I've been busy. Some with a bunch of other shit, school and shit that I never got the chance to finally sit down and watch until yesterday, and then finishing it up today. So yeah, man, Star Wars Visions. As you guys know, this was Star Wars Answer to Batman Gotham Knight and the Animatrix. In all seriousness, of course, you guys know this is an anime anthology series from various studios and anime directors on just giving the Star Wars license and letting them go in. Now, as I mentioned, you guys know this isn't the first time we have seen something like this. Of course, the Animatrix was probably the first real big one that we got back in, what was that? 2003, I think, is when the Animatrix came out. And then, of course, in 2008, we had Batman Gotham Knight, which fucking slapped back in the day, by the way. I loved Batman Gotham Knight. I thought that shit was the coolest shit ever when I first saw it, man. But anyway, speaking of Batman Gotham Knight, actually, I got great news for you guys. I know you guys will be getting a review for Batman Ninja next week because of DC fandom. Toonami is actually going to be airing that along with Batman Under the Red Hood next week on Toonami. So you guys will be finally getting a review for Batman Ninja next week when I finally watch it. You guys won't. I'm not gonna be doing Under the Red Hood because one, it's not airing. It doesn't start airing or doesn't finish airing until like 4 in the morning, and even I can't stay up that late. And I've already seen Under the Red Hood a couple of times, man. I'm good, but you guys will get a review for Batman Ninja next week. So looking forward to finally watching that and seeing if it's any good. But yeah, man. Overall, I thought Star Wars Visions was fucking awesome. Now, if you were to put a gun to my head and tell me which out of the three did I think was the best, first off, I haven't seen the Animatrix in God knows how long, so I probably couldn't give you a reasonable answer, but I probably said I thought Batman Gotham Knight was probably a little bit better if you want to compare these anime anthology series, but Star Wars Visions was phenomenal in its own right, man. I absolutely fucking love Star Wars Visions, and I would love to see maybe Disney try this again with maybe, the Marvel Universe? Bones, more specifically? With Spider-Man? Please! Please! Or Wit, or Mappa? Anybody? Please! I'd like a Spider-Man anime, please! Please! Hiroaka, man, come on! That would be fucking high if we actually had like Spider-Man fucking, and there was a Marvel anime anthology series, and like Bones got to do an episode of Spider-Man, and at the end of the episode, Hiroaka shows up. That'd be fucking sick. I'd lose my damn mind, man, if that actually happened. But anyway, man, enough of me rambling, just jump right in. So this cast includes, and I'm reading off the dub cast because I watched this dub. Of course, y'all know me, Simu Liu, and Allison Bry, Davis Harbour, Terry Morrison, I've been pronouncing his first name right, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, and many more. And of course, as you guys know, the plot of Star Wars Vision is an anthology series. Anime directors go ham with Star Wars. Now, let's talk about the things I love. First up, I gotta say the dub cast was really good. I can't comment on the Japanese cast, like you guys know I didn't watch in Japanese. But the dub cast was great, great for performance. Everyone, actually, funny enough, I don't know about y'all or if I was the only one that was slowly going insane here, but when I got to the Lop short one, I thought that she or like her sister was voiced by Jeremy Lin because she sounds like, or both of them really, sound almost exactly like her, but then I checked the cast and it's not. She is not voiced by Jeremy Lin. I don't know if any of y'all thought the same way, but I noticed that. But that's something I thought, like, I was like, yo, she sounds like Jeremy Lin. Did they get Jeremy Lin for this? Nope, they did not. So I don't know if any of y'all thought the same way or if I'm just going insane, but yeah, man. So you have that. Of course, we got to talk about the shorts. Now, I'm not going to go over all of them. There was 9 of them in total. I'm not going to go over there and give you guys in-depth reviews on each one of them. I'll just tell you about my first favorite. First up, I got to the first one. The first one was fucking amazing. I was shocked that was the first one, and I kind of buried the rest of the shorts because I'm like, how the fuck do you top that? The first one was without a doubt my favorite because it is basically, what if Akira Kurosawa did Star Wars? That is basically what the first short is, and it was fucking brilliant, man. This is full-on Star Wars samurai shit. I'm talking, they got the look and everything, the lightsabers look all ancient and shit, everyone's rocking, like, the kimonos and everything from that time period in Japanese history, man. It looked, and I love the art. I'm 90% certain this whole short was CG. I highly doubt this was hand-drawn animation. I'm pretty sure this is CG with the cel-shaded look and everything. It reminded me a lot of I think it was like the opening for Street Fighter 4 had a similar art style to this one as well. But I absolutely love the look of this short, man. It looked so fucking badass, and it was and you could tell that this was heavily inspired by Akira Kurosawa. I even tweeted this out when I was watching the short, that this is basically, I said something along the lines of Akira Kurosawa inspired Star Wars samurai shit. You're speaking my language, you know. Fucking amazing, man. I love the short. I love the music and the music and all the samurai-based ones were fucking bangers. But hopefully one day Disney releases the score of this on my Spotify so I can give this shit a listen. Cause I love the score for a particular one of these shorts. They were really, really fucking good. But yeah, man, that first one. The animation was spectacular. I love the art style, the look of it, man. And it looks so damn cool, and the art animation was phenomenal, man. That one was my favorite short of them all. You can definitely tell I'm biased, but hey, that was my favorite short, man. I love that one as well. Now, of course, the next one I want to talk about is the first Trigger one, because Trigger actually ended up getting 2 shorts, actually. The first one I was I felt like the first one felt very Promare inspired, because I don't know if they got I don't know if most of the crew work on that one also worked on Promare, because the art style I noticed was very similar, and Trigger was going ham with the art animation, man. It looked absolutely amazing. That's another short that I absolutely loved. One was the first Trigger one. The second one Trigger did as well was also more samurai based. Was definitely one of my favorites. Now the Lop one was another one of my personal favorites. You could tell that all the samurai-based ones were my favorites. Like I said, I'm biased towards samurai shit, but hey, that's just me, man. I don't know about y'all, but those were my personal favorites. But the first Trigger one was fucking awesome, man. Especially the art animation. It was very colorful and bright. And actually, if I remember correctly, HBO Max has Promare on HBO Max now. So I'll probably be watching it one day and finally see it. And finally watching Promare. That should be hype. And I think it also has the web art as well. So I'll look at that one. But anyway. So the first Trigger one was awesome. The first one with the samurai ones was really good. The second Trigger one I think I liked more than the first Trigger one, and like I said, it was more it was also more samurai based. The score for that one was a fucking banger as well, and I love the villain in that one. This old dude that I think that possibly could have used to be a Sith Lord. I love the look of his sword, of his lightsabers. And this is a little bit of a minor spoiler for the second Trigger one. I don't remember the names for most of these. I just remember, okay, what studio worked on them or what episode was it? But anyway, the one thing that got a huge pop out of me was in the second Trigger one, they actually used shit from Legends in there, because if you guys do not know, one of the lightsaber techniques that was in Legends, now I don't know if this was brought back into the canon or not, or this is still considered Legend material, but in Legends, one of the lightsaber techniques that could be used by Jedis or Sith or whatever was that they would turn off when they were in a beam struggle going on there, and the lightsabers are going up each other. They would turn off their lightsaber for a half a second just so they can go through their lightsaber and then turn it back on and slice through their opponent. They did basically that same thing in this episode, and I was losing my shit. I'm like, yo, they're using Legend shit in here, man. That was fucking awesome, man. That one I also loved. The Lop one was also the Lop one was probably my second favorite. One, because of the samurai shit as well, but two, I really love the story of it. I love the characters in there. I love Lop. She even has a fucking scouter as well, so that was pretty cool, man. But yeah, man, I love the look of her lightsaber, man. Oh, that lightsaber was so badass. And the art style and the cast in that one was fantastic, man. I absolutely love the second to the Lop one, which was, I believe, the second to last episode. That was probably my second favorite. That was probably my second favorite of the stories. I fucking love that one, man. And like I said, the voice acting was great in that one as well, and as well as the score was fantastic as well. What other ones are good? What other ones do I want to talk about? Every time of the Trigger ones, have the first one. Yeah. Also, there was another one. I forget which episode it was. I think it was 6. But one of them had a very Disney-inspired art style, which caught me off guard. I'm like, yo, this looks like a fucking Disney Renaissance film. The fuck? And that one also was also pretty good as well. With this droid trying to daydream of becoming a Jedi, and he gets his lightsaber. He finds out his father is a Jedi master or whatever. Really cool. The art animation for the sword for lightsaber fighting that one was also fucking amazing as well. I love that one. That was another one of my favorites. But yeah, man. Now, as far as negatives I have with Star Wars Visions, the only 2 shorts I actually did not like was the Studio Colorido one, which you guys know was the same studio that did Burn the Witch. I just wasn't a fan of that one. Boba Fett was in it, so that was pretty cool. I enjoyed that one, but Wasn't interested in the characters or the story or anything. I just was kind of bored of it. Also, the one that was like the longest one, that was like 20 minutes, I also wasn't a particular fan of. Never really got invested into, never really jived with that one as well. But most of the other ones I either really enjoyed or straight up loved, or I thought were a fucking masterpiece, like the first one. that first, I wish, I probably would have given this a higher score if they saved that one for last. If that was like the last one, I probably would be coming in here and giving this shit a 10 out of 10. It was that first one that was so much inspired by Kira Kurosawa. Was so, oh man, that one was so good. I wish they didn't make it the first one, because you kind of ruined the rest. Like I said before, you kind of ruined the rest of them, man. But yeah, but the music next, overall most of these were also really good. Like I said, my personal favorite scores were the ones with the samurai shit. So those are my personal favorite. I love the use of, I know I'm biased on this, but I love the sound of classic, like Japanese, Asian instruments, man. I love the sound of those, man. They sound so good to me. I just love those, man. Like I said, you guys can clearly tell I'm biased, but, man. But anyway, so yeah, man. I absolutely love Star Wars Visions. Of course, leave your thoughts down in the comments, guys. Thoughts Star Wars Visions. What other series do you want to see? Maybe perhaps Disney or anyone else, take over and give to anime directors and let them have their way. Do you want to see a Marvel Visions? Maybe them adapting shit from the comics or doing their own separate thing. Maybe a second season of Star Wars Visions, a sequel to this one. Maybe perhaps another DC goes back to Batman Gotham Knights at another time. Maybe a sequel to the Animatrix. Whatever you guys have in mind. Whatever you guys have in mind, leave that shit down in the comments. Here's what you guys thought of all that shit. And overall, man, I'm going to give Star Wars Visions a 9.5 out of 10, guys. I absolutely love this, man. Like I said before, the soundtrack was amazing. Most of the shorts I really enjoyed. The trigger ones especially were very good. And of course, that first one. Oh, that first one was so fucking good, man. That first one was fucking legendary. Shout out to the entire crew for the first one, man. That one, they did an amazing job with that one, man. I absolutely love the look of that first one, man. It was such an amazing blend of Star Wars with Sam, with feudal Japan, man. Oh, I love the look of it, man. So fucking cool. But anyway, enough of me gushing over that first one. I'm gonna end this video off right now, guys. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you like it, subscribe if you're new. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter for links in the box below. And as always, come back for more. See you guys next time.
She's